Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 4.
Here's a look at today's top 4 at 4. Another round of winter weather is making its way through the Red River Valley, with some areas reporting several inches of snow. Officials are warning drivers to be careful on their rides home. We'll check in with our chief meteorologist, Hutch Johnson, in just a minute. And North Dakota is reporting over 1,000 new COVID-19 cases today for the second time. You can see the latest county numbers scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. Cass County is reporting 280 new cases, another record high. And the number of Americans filing for first-time unemployment numbers have fallen 3 weeks in a row. Numbers still showing a lot of pain in the marketplace. The Labor Department reports that 787,000 people filed for first-time benefits last week. That's better than most analysts expected. And President Trump and his Democratic rival Joe Biden will meet on the debate stage for the final time tonight. We'll have more on what's at stake coming up. That's a quick look at your top 4 at 4. Now let's get a first look at our weather with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Hey, Hutch.
Callie, thanks so much. Let's take a look at those skies down in the Southern Valley where snow does continue. Some good news to report to you. The latest shot from our camera out at the Dakota Magic Casino shows the flakes not nearly as frequent or as large. We still do have some light snow taking place. That's at the Dakota Magic Casino. Take a look at these numbers. Beardsley, Minnesota, the big winner so far in our area. 10 inches of snow there. Browns Valley 6.4 with Ellendale shoveling 6 inches of trouble off the driveway there. And these reports, some of which were earlier. We'll keep you updated with the big details a little later. We still have some bands of moderate snowfall making its way through just south of Fargo-Moorhead. So by the time you get down to southern Cass County and northern reaches of Richland County, a band of snow there and more will be making its way through the Sisseton Hills and Wheaton. That's why a winter storm warning does continue for those areas. Here's a look at that drive time forecast. Now, as we head into your evening hours, the snow chances will decrease as we go between now and 8 o'clock. And the wind will still be blowing, but not too bad. All in all, it looks like overnight things will really quiet down. We'll have details in your hour-by-hour forecast and what you can expect. We close out our work week, and we're also monitoring another chance of snow for the weekend. Callie, I don't know about you, but it's beginning a lot to look like, I don't know, the North Pole a little bit.
It sure is. Thanks so much, Hutch. And Bemidji police are asking for your help in finding an 11-year-old boy. Aiden Lucia Sayer was last seen yesterday evening. Police didn't give us a photo, but they say Aiden was last seen wearing khaki pants and a gray Tommy Hilfiger jacket. Hayden also has a scar on the left side of his head and cheek. Police say he may be in the Red Bee area. If you have any information, you're asked to call the number on your screen. And the Downtown Community Partnership has decided to put this year's Excel Energy Holiday Lights Parade on pause due to the pandemic. The parade has served as a way to kick off the holidays for over a decade now. The Downtown Community Partnership says that alternative events will also be announced on their website soon. And the city of Moorhead is asking people to be more careful about where they're putting their trash. They've noticed people throwing more trash in recycling containers. This costs the city extra money and forces recyclables to end up in the landfill. In this picture here, you can see a chair, a printer, a helmet, and another random item in the plastic-only bin. The city says they send 1 or 2 recycling containers to the landfill every week, and if people continue throwing trash in the recycling, they'll be forced to close these sites. And the pandemic has been hard on families, especially here in North Dakota, now that cases are rising. The North Dakota Department of Human Services is teaming up with Child Care Aware to launch a survey aimed at working parents. The department says the survey will provide officials with data to help families in the state. Families with children up to 12 years old are encouraged to participate. You can find the short survey at ndchildcare.com. And the judge in the George Floyd case has decided not to dismiss charges against the former Minneapolis police officers, with one exception. The third-degree murder charge against Derek Chauvin in the death of George Floyd has been dropped, although the higher second-degree charge remains. He is also charged with second-degree manslaughter. 3 other former officers are charged with aiding and abetting second-degree murder. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz released a statement this afternoon saying that he's activating the National Guard due to public safety concerns. He also said that today's ruling marks a positive step towards justice for George Floyd. And President Donald Trump and Democratic rival Joe Biden are preparing to square off in their final debate tonight in Nashville. There are a few rules this time, including a mute feature on the microphones. Natalie Brand is there with a look at what's at stake.
The stage is set for the final showdown between President Trump and Democratic nominee Joe Biden. Plexiglass is visible around the candidates' podiums, and there will also be new rules to try and curb the chaos that occurred during their first matchup in Cleveland.
It's like two kindergartners going at it.
I'm interested in them having a debate about what they're actually talking about.
A mute button will allow each candidate 2 uninterrupted minutes to answer questions before an open discussion.
Well, I think the mute is very unfair.
The latest CBS News Battleground Tracker poll shows the president trailing in key swing states, including Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. President Trump has remained on the campaign trail this week, while Biden has been prepping out of the public eye and relying on top surrogate and former boss President Barack Obama.
It could come down to a handful of voters just like you.
Tonight's matchup in Nashville will be the final time the candidates share the stage to make their closing cases, and strategy could be key. Some advisors are suggesting the president take a more low-key approach.
The last thing I'd say to the president, just have fun, be happy, let Biden talk, let him explain away.
Biden is bracing for more personal attacks on him and his son, but advisors say he'll focus on the issues.
He's looking forward to having an opportunity to speak directly to the American people about what he's going to do to bring us back from this horrific COVID-19 pandemic.
More than 42 million Americans have already cast their ballots, with just 12 days to go until the election. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Nashville.
You can catch tonight's presidential debate right here at 8 o'clock. And with the election less than 2 weeks away, national security experts are warning of foreign governments trying to interfere. We'll show you how to spot the misinformation next on Valley News Live at 4.
Flakes in Fargo for your evening commute, and down by the South Dakota border, our time-lapse showed that we've had some snow showers throughout the afternoon. Our snow continues. Your hour-by-hour forecast is coming up right after this.